Hi there. I'm sure most of us have looked at rabbits, seen the gracefully round pellets they leave behind and thought, "Those look like Reese's Puffs. I wonder if they taste like them." But most of us intellectuals know better than to let our intrusive thoughts push us to test the limits of the human digestive system for the sake of potential peanut butter chocolatey goodness, fame, and glory.
Most of us.
I thought I'd start off today by talking about a fun story from my childhood. I grew up in Southern California, the land of gold and sun, where the palm trees sway in the ocean breeze, where your beachside relaxation features the calming sound of crashing waves, babbling seagulls, and the occasional waft of Mexican sewage being dumped in the ocean just a few miles away.
Luxury.
In this part of California, there were also rabbits. Like, a lot. And that's partially because of the moist, fertile soil here. Lots of crops and fruits grow here, which meant lots of food for rabbits, which meant lots of pissed off farmers. So naturally, a lot of people in this area hated rabbits. I thought they were fine, but whatever. But I once met a kid that was at the complete other extreme. He loved bunnies a little too much. Today we're going to talk about his story. Alright, picture me but in 4th grade. A far cry from the dignitary, flawless man that I am today, but I'll allow it for this video. I woke up one weekday, my young, ambitious self, unaware that my innocence was about to be tainted by what I saw some short hours later. For some context, the school that I went to at the time was pretty small. Everybody had known each other for years and had pretty set groups, which made making friends a little difficult and dating feel like incest. My school was also pretty rural, so I guess that adds up. Our library was a silo, our gym was a barn, we had a campus at the local zoo, the whole shebang. This also meant that we had a lot of rabbits on our campus. In 4th grade, we had a new student move in, and he was a little quirky, a little strange, a little idiosyncratic, you get the picture. One day, near the beginning of the year, we're walking up from recess in line as a class, and I was probably still basking in the glory of yet another dominant performance in two-hand touch football. We're just about to walk into the class when I see it. This kid is no longer in line with us. He's on a rogue side mission some feet from us. I watch in horror as his eyes lock onto a pile of dried up, shriveled, grass-like rabbit dookie sitting beneath a tree. Slowly, tauntingly, menacingly, he leans over and picks up some of these disintegrating pieces of digested matter. At this point, most of the class is fixed on him and has stopped walking. He proceeds to look at us and, without blinking, puts the rabbit's fecal pellets in his mouth and starts chewing. I was in shock. I felt like I was watching a car accident. I was absolutely horrified by what I was seeing, but I needed to keep watching. And that's not all, no. As we're all sitting there, 20 4th graders dumbfounded at what we just saw, this bozo then proceeds to vomit everything he had just eaten right back onto the ground. Anyway, once old Cheesebrain was finished hurling his insides in front of all of us, he kind of just sat there the rest of the day with a 1,000-mile stare like, "Hey man, are you good?" I feel like this entire scene would have been great to put in a How It Feels to Chew 5 Gum commercial, except instead of gum, it's literal feces found off the ground at a random rural elementary school. I later discovered that this act was performed with the intent to impress the girls in our class. Nice. To this day, I've never forgotten about that kid. Something about him just stuck with me. The absolute balls on him to not only eat that, but to do it with pride in front of his classmates while maintaining full eye contact? That's nightmare fuel. I respect that. But don't follow this kid's example. Remember, if you're going to try to impress girls by eating something, there are far better options to rabbit poop. Thanks for watching. This is Not Quite History, and I'll see you next time.